Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Syracuse Orange, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
To the air on first down. Quick strike complete.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And the Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the move. Jukes his way for more. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Gives it on the option. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Canes have their offense in high gear. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So Syracuse's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
And as a defense, you can practice the option all week, but seeing it live on this first drive, it's really hard to stop. A lot of success early. Let's see if this defense can settle in.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David.
Oh, he's got some space. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This is an opportunity to show your offense defense, you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Keeps the play going. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Fights off a defender. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass him. Going for 6. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Guys, Virginia and North Carolina first met in 1892. It's why they call it the South's oldest rivalry, and we've got the latest. Virginia notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Charlottesville is worth its weight in gold to the Cavaliers.
Finds a little space.
One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern
Kevin, thanks for the update. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Wants to throw on third. He makes the grab. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Using the quick game. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. We'll See if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Can't get him to the ground. Syracuse right back at it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Hurricanes. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hurricanes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. So Syracuse's offense will get the first swing of the game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Syracuse right back at it. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. football with the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They get to the line quickly. Looking to throw on third. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half. You can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
They boot it away on fourth down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. Spins away from the defense. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They punted away on 4th down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The give. Nice move there. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Syracuse right back at it. They'll try the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Now on the move.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with and try to get his offense some positive yards.
The give to the back. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. They found a way to get him the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, once upon a time, North Carolina, Virginia was as big as it gets in college football. It is the South's oldest rivalry, and it's now a final. Virginia notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Charlottesville is worth its weight in gold to the Cavaliers. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Syracuse right back at it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
The play action fake. Using his feet to buy time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. Take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Motion from the wideout. A run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Finds space on the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Syracuse right back at it. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back to pass on second down. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's the handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. He's got an open man. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Hurricane! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass, like kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Syracuse right back at it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working on the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground to the right.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Orange will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Pulls it, fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback keeps it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Squires. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Jumped on top of the pile. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now they'll run the draw. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes his man miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Makes one man miss. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little room. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Touchdown, Canes! Once he got some room, it was over.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Syracuse, 6.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. The pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll take it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Syracuse right back at it.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. To the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll stop him at the 22-yard line as the defense makes a play.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Finds the tight end. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He leaves it with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and more. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Handoff from the gun. Hard running there.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Canes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hurricanes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, running back gets to give. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Canes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Leaves it with the running back. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Air Force.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Touchdown, Hurricane. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Power football with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback will keep it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the single back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. It'll be a draw. Oh, and a move. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. It's complete to the left. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. He got it. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And here comes the offense on second down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Picked off. What a play to set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it on third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Absolutely perfect. Well, Now that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking left. Pulls it in. It's Peters. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Gives it on the option. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab on the right. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Got it in the middle. It's Peters. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll try the run. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Bring in the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Makes the quick grab. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Number 17.
The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got him. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Orange will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they